Welcome to the module number 20 of the digital marketing course. In the previous video, we have actually went ahead and learned everything about website development using either the WordPress dashboard or using the custom page builder known as Elementor, which is the world's most famous page builder. But what do we need more to actually do digital marketing rather than just creating a website? Because a static website is not going to help you at all, other than just showing your services. And if you want to send traffic to those pages, definitely you can generate some leads. But what if there is one more method which is the cheapest of all the digital marketing methods out there? Yes, and that is content marketing. And in this video, we are going to talk about the introduction to content marketing, and in the further videos coming up, we are going to talk in detail about what all do you need to understand about content marketing and getting results from it. Okay, so let's get started. As you can see on the screen, I have introduction to content marketing written. Well, as I told you, it is one of the cheapest marketing methods out there. Okay. And as the word content marketing indicates, that the content has to be created. And where would you create that content? Well, you firstly have to create it on your website. If not website, then you can obviously also create content on different social media platforms or email marketing. You can do email marketing as well and create content for your subscribers. But for that, you'll have to generate some leads, isn't it? And generating leads is one of the main business goals of content marketing. And why it is the cheapest is because there are some ways for getting traffic to your website and getting eyes to read your content without spending any advertising costs. And I told you about them, that these are SEO and SMO, and then you can be engaged in networks online and build relationships, build network with people who are your target audiences. But we are going to talk about that in more detail in the coming videos. Let's continue with why actually content marketing. Well, content marketing positions your brand on the market. Just imagine if there is a website who just lists its services, right? And there is another website who is listing its services, but also explaining to the world why their service is actually better than the others, and how their service can actually help them, and how their product is better in comparison to the other competitors, and how it helps solving the problems in the target audience's lives. Well, who would you relate more with, and who would you decide to do business with? Obviously the second one, isn't it? That is why content marketing is so much important, because it positions you as an authority in the market, and you can use that authority to actually get more leads and sales for your business. A brand who continuously, who consistently creates content and distributes content and gets people to read about the content are actually performing a lot better than the other competitors out there in the world who don't have an online presence, who don't engage with their target audience using the online mediums. But with digital marketing, that is what the goal is, right? So, way back in late 90s, the content marketing was still there, but people used to create some static websites, okay? And they then used to wait for people to come and contact them. Well, at that time, the number of websites used to be very less. But in today's world, the number of websites are actually huge. And if you want to see that, I have actually something open for you. This is a website called Internet Live Stats, and you can see that as we are recording this video, there are this much number of internet users in the world, this much total number of websites, and see how the website count is increasing, right? Every count is increasing. So you can see that how many emails have been sent till today, just today, okay? How many blog posts have been written, how many tweets have been sent, how many Google searches have been done, how many video views have been done, how many photos have been uploaded on Instagram, then on Tumblr posts, okay? Then we have Twitter active users, Facebook, Google. All of these are live stats, okay? And everything is increasing, you can see, okay? With the more number of people coming online, you can see how the internet traffic, see this much GB of traffic, and electricity used, and then there is some carbon dioxide emissions as well. But what I want to show you is that creating videos is also content, creating Instagram posts is also content, creating Tumblr posts, Twitter posts, Facebook posts is also content, and sending emails is also content, and writing blog posts is also content. Well, how would you decide, what would you have to do to get more eyes to your brand, to generate more leads? If you are a student of something, if you have just opened up a website to practice digital marketing, which is one of our goals with this course, right? What would you do? Well, you could choose a niche. We are going to talk about that. You could choose a niche, a market about which you are interested to learn about, okay? And then you can share your learnings on the blog. That way, somebody who is behind you in the journey is going to actually consider you as an expert because you have taken that next step. Okay. So we are going to talk about that in the coming videos, about the niche research, like how should you choose whether you are interested in a niche or not, and whether you can make money out of it as well. All right, so stay tuned for that. Well, in today's world, daily dynamic communication is needed with the target group. Static websites won't work. You need to engage with your subscribers, right? And the best way to do that is, you guessed it right, a blog. Okay, you must have seen people commenting on blogs, sharing them on social media, right? And the threads that actually continue on the comments, these are actual real people talking about your blog article or a topic related to it in the comment section, right? And this is how you build a community on your blog, right? So what do you do actually with your blog? You publish new content regularly. You gain traffic to your blog from different channels and mediums. Obviously, you can do it using SEO, you can do it using SMO, you can use paid advertising methods, and there are some more methods, like you can get people from question and answer websites like Reddit, Quora, right, and other forums. You can do the discussions there, and you can get people to your website by sharing a link to your blog post, which might help them. Okay, so we are going to talk about that in the content distribution part as well in the coming videos, so don't worry about it. Well, but what would happen if people would come to your website, right? So they will convert into leads for your business. That is what your intention is, right? That is why you have put the effort of going ahead and creating so much content for your audience. All right, so since this is just an introduction video, you need to understand that why content marketing actually. So with billions of websites creating content, I just showed you the number of websites in the world today and the number of blog posts that have been created and that are still getting created, right? So the numbers are increasing as we speak. So there is a need to create a content marketing strategy, because you just can't publish new content randomly with no particular direction and with no particular vision in your mind, like why are you creating content, who are you creating content for, in which industry are you creating content for, right? And what would your content help your audience do, and who is your target audience in the first place, and who are your competitors, and how you can be better than them. So all this planning actually comes under the content marketing game. If you just consider content marketing as content creation, then you are wrongly mistaken. You are hugely mistaken actually, because content marketing is not just about creating content. It's about planning your content. Okay, and planning actually includes everything that I talked about, thinking about your competitors, what all resources do you have, who is your audience, who is your market, okay, and what kind of problems are you solving. And after that all planning, you have to go ahead and create content to solve those problems for people in such a manner that the problem is solved by using your products and services. Okay, so we are going to talk about that. And then not just creating content, we have to actually distribute the content as well. Gone are the times when people used to find your website. There are so many number of websites, and people are hungry for attention that people are spending money on advertisements, and they are upping their SEO games just so that they can beat you, and they can get get the leads from your website to their website. Okay, so you don't just have to plan and create content, you have to think about how you're going to distribute that content so that you are going to get the maximum number of eyes to your blog post or the content that you create on other social media platforms as well. Okay, and after you do that, obviously not all of them are going to convert into your leads, but ones that do are going to be beneficial for you, because they are going to result in sales for you, right? And then it is your business model who can actually earn more money out of the same customers by providing more value to your existing customers, along with getting in new customers for your business. All right, so now you understand that why content marketing. In fact, there are some statistics around the world that about 80% of B2B businesses depend on content marketing to generate leads. Okay, because when it comes to gaining trust and building authority, if you have a team of people who are good at what they do and they can present it well via the written medium, via creating videos, or via sharing some infographics, or some graphs or numbers and everything in combination, you can also do it inside your blog as well. And when people read the amount of research that you have done, the effort that you have put in to actually help your target audience, obviously they are going to be more convinced to do business with you, right? And obviously they are going to feel safe that, okay, this person knows what he is saying, and he has done what we are trying to do, and he has went ahead, and he's one step ahead in our journey, and it will be actually comfortable and safe for us to invest our money into this brand or this person as he can provide the services that we need. Like from the previous video onward, you can become an expert in a website development, and when you have actually shared some samples with your target audience that yes, I have already done this much amount of work, then obviously they are going to believe you that yes, you have done this work and you're not a first timer, and they're going to invest their money, their hard-earned money, into you so that you could create something for them in exchange of that value, in exchange of that money that they have given you. All right, so that's how content marketing can actually turn your business upside down if you want, from no business at all to getting leads organically. Content marketing can help you a lot at cheaper costs. All right, so now with this video, let's end it here, and from the coming video onwards, we're going to talk about the different types of content that you can create. And in the upcoming videos, we are going to talk about how to research your competitors, how to research your audience, how to research your market, and I'm going to provide you some templates that you can use to actually refine your research. And I'm also going to tell you where you can go and research about them, like what is your target audience talking about. Okay, because you don't know, sitting at your home, you don't know about them at all, like what all are they doing, but how would you actually learn about them in detail while sitting at your homes? This is what we are going to cover in the upcoming videos, so stay tuned. This is Anmol Dugal signing off of this video. Bye bye.